This is Google's V2, their second iteration, and it's remarkable how it manages to outshine every single video model currently available. Yes, that even includes the recently released Sora 2 from OpenAI. What's truly surprising is that Google, which hasn't always had the strongest track record in this space, has completely exceeded expectations this December. With a series of updates, Google has demonstrated that they are now the undeniable industry leader in AI development. This is a historic moment in the field of AI, a time when competition is fiercer than ever. Yet, Google has managed to claim the top spot with software that isn't just the best, but significantly ahead of its competitors. Google is clearly back in the AI game, setting new standards for others to strive toward. What makes V2 even more impressive is its stunning visual quality. It's not only powerful, but also visually appealing and striking, marking a new benchmark in the AI landscape. When we examine VEO and its benchmarks, we can see how it compares to other models and their performance. Notably, Meta's MovieGen, a 1080p video generator that produces remarkable results, is only preferred about 30% of the time. On the other hand, Google's model dominates, being chosen over 50% of the time. Another standout is Kling 1.5, a model widely used in the creative industry for various projects. It has earned a strong reputation for delivering exceptional results. Surprisingly, one of the top-performing models, Minx, only garners around 30% preference in comparison. Meanwhile, Sora Turbo, OpenAI's recent iteration, turns out to be the least preferred among the models evaluated. Overall, it's clear that Google's text-to-video generation models outperform the competition, setting a new standard in the industry. As I mentioned earlier, it's quite surprising, especially since this is only their second iteration. The first version wasn't publicly released for a considerable amount of time. You'd think Google might have fallen behind, given that many others were already using a variety of models. However, as the benchmarks show, Google's models are chosen over 50% of the time, approaching 60% for full video generation. When examining prompt adherence, I apologize for the quality here, but it's clear that this is another area where Google's models excel. One aspect I particularly appreciate about this model is its ability to consistently outperform in this regard. This model showcases remarkable physics capabilities. One of the major challenges with video generation models has been their nature as generative AI systems. These systems often lack a true understanding of the physical world at a granular level, which can result in inconsistent or even unrealistic outputs. However, Google has introduced something groundbreaking with VEO-2. While the specifics of its architecture haven't been fully disclosed, the results speak for themselves. This model demonstrates a deep understanding of the physical world. For example, when cutting a tomato, the visuals are incredibly lifelike. The tomato appears juicy and plump, and as the knife slices through, every subtle movement, vibration, and change in the tomato's texture is captured in stunning detail. Furthermore, when the sliced tomato is placed on top of another, the positioning looks impressively precise and realistic. Overall, this model excels at simulating how objects interact with one another. I'm not sure how Google achieved this level of realism, but whatever techniques they've used, they're clearly working exceptionally well. One of the most challenging aspects of working with a text-to-video generator is accurately handling liquids. Liquids are notoriously unpredictable, moving in complex ways that typically require traditional machines hours of computation to simulate each tiny particle. When we see precise fluid simulations, it's a clear sign that the model behind it is exceptionally advanced and coherent. For anyone who has attempted to create their own fluid simulations, you'll know just how painstaking and time-consuming the process can be. In these examples, we see two types of liquids. First, there's the coffee being poured, showcasing subtle nuances in its movement that are truly impressive. Those small details make a big difference. Then there's the syrup, which is equally remarkable. The way it flows at just the right speed and layers onto itself demonstrates a level of precision that's hard to achieve. Overall, the physics behind these simulations is nothing short of incredible. In this demo, you can see someone pouring coffee, and it looks absolutely incredible. What's fascinating here is how the liquid seamlessly moves from one object to another. It's truly remarkable. One detail I loved is how, when the glass is placed back down, there's a subtle jiggle in the water. That small movement adds a layer of realism that's just amazing to watch. These intricate details showcase the sophistication of this model, and they highlight Google's ability to create highly effective and realistic technologies. This isn't surprising, as Google consistently leads the way in innovation within this field. While I'm not entirely certain of the specific technology used here, it's clear that Google has made a breakthrough in video development. This has paved the way for the creation of efficient models like Sora and others, such as Minimax, which we see today. Here's another example where we see someone pouring a cold drink. It showcases precise and realistic fluid simulations. But let's move on from the impressive physics for now. Let's talk about some of the strange and wonderful examples of character generation. Imagine a sitcom TV show starring potatoes. As you can see here, this is exactly what that concept looks like. While it's unclear why someone chose to generate potatoes, what's worth noting is how effective the character consistency appears. Another fascinating example, moving beyond potatoes, is this prompt. A car speeding down a road, reaching a waterfall, and then leaping off a mountain. This showcases an incredible demonstration of the model's capabilities. You can see the car driving, not running, through the waterfall with remarkable precision. The physics here are striking. The waterfall itself is beautifully rendered, and the splashes are impressively realistic. Overall, it's a visually stunning example of what this model can achieve. I'm confident that those who gain access to these models will produce some truly creative and groundbreaking results. When you consider how complex prompts like this are, maintaining character consistency, and ensuring the car doesn't distort or transform, this achievement stands out even more. Many video generators struggle with this, often resulting in the car morphing into a completely different brand or object. What's truly exciting here is the level of precision and refinement this model offers. For those unfamiliar with these advancements, it's hard to grasp just how significant this progress is. But trust me, this model is a huge leap forward, outperforming the competition in virtually every aspect. If we go back to the example of potatoes, imagine a cinematic kung fu action movie where the protagonist is a potato wearing a long black leather coat. It's set against the backdrop of heavy rain, creating a dramatic atmosphere. This scene demonstrates how various elements, like adherence to the prompt and the realistic rain effects, come together seamlessly. Honestly, I wouldn't have guessed this was AI generated unless someone explicitly told me. It looks flawless to me. Now, moving on to Google's developments, their VEO project, a text-to-video generator, isn't the only innovation they've introduced. Alongside it, they've also launched their Frontier model, a text-to-image generator called IMAG3. IM3 is essentially Google's groundbreaking image model, outperforming everything else on the leaderboard. As you can see, it holds a top position in terms of overall ELO rating. This achievement reinforces the fact that Google is reclaiming its position as a leader in AI innovation. After all, many of the foundational technologies powering today's AI models originated with Google. It's not surprising that they're making a strong comeback, this time with full force. And it's not just about video models. Alongside this, they've unveiled an image model that is setting new benchmarks for coherence. Its ability to adhere to prompts is absolutely remarkable, making it a true standout in the field. If we take a closer look at the Image Lab section, where users can create image models, you'll notice that the user interface is designed to be incredibly intuitive. It's not just easy to use for beginners, but also offers advanced capabilities that make it suitable for experienced users. This UI truly stands out by making prompt construction seamless, giving you full control over the final result. Special thanks to Ethan Mick for these photos. As you can see, IM3 demonstrates an impressive ability to interpret exactly what you want. With the drop-down options for specific words, you can easily fine-tune and adjust various aspects of the image, enabling you to swap elements in and out effortlessly. Right here, you can see one of the most intriguing prompts I came across, a close-up of a man's eye. What's fascinating is that the eye reflects an image of garlic bread, which makes it a particularly challenging prompt to pull off. Here's yet another example of Google's models taking the lead. We also get to see a photorealistic image of a potato battling a vampire on the moon. It's quite intriguing. While I'm not entirely sure why someone would choose this prompt, it perfectly highlights the purpose of AI, to unleash your creativity and bring all your unique ideas to life. Overall, it's truly remarkable how Google has managed to develop state-of-the-art capabilities in video, image, and 3D generation. Their performance outshines that of any other company by a significant margin. This week, Google has undoubtedly reclaimed its position at the forefront of innovation, excelling in video generation, text-to-image technology, and their overall AI models. The future looks incredibly promising for Google. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. And don't forget to check out our other videos for even more exciting content. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.